That's way closer than you ever wanted to be, isn't it? Now you can see the tannest part of my body, which is my freckles. I'd hardly call them tan. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Denny Taylor, and today we are going to play with all the products that you might have seen last week in my Ulta haul. I did also go to Ulta and get more products because I have a problem, and I had a few things that weren't available online. I needed to go get them from the store and went ahead and picked them up and didn't include them in the last video. Keep on watching if you want to see what other products I picked up when I went into the store at Ulta, and also see me try the other products that you might have seen last week in my Ulta haul. This is what we came up with. Look at that highlight. Yes, God, thank you, Jesus. Before I talk too much, we're gonna go ahead and make this face look a little less crazy. The first thing I am trying today is the NYX Pore Filler Primer. I'm really hoping that this is a decent dupe for the Benefit Porefessional. If you've ever tried the Benefit Porefessional, you'll know it's about this same color and the texture feels very similar. While I am using it all over, I'm mainly focusing the heaviest amount on the areas that have the biggest pores. My nose is Pore City. Initial thoughts, it feels very similar to the Benefit Porefessional, so I'm pretty happy about that. My nose looks really nice. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids. We're using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Somehow I've never used this. It did kind of neutralize some of the color I naturally have. I'm really pink and purpley in my eyelids, pretty much on my entire face. I don't know, I just wanted to neutralize some of it, so it did do that, so I'm not angry so far. Next is one of the things I am the most excited about. It is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation. Doesn't have a pump or anything, it's just one of the regular old pour outs. We're gonna use this little sponge. You'll see where I got this from in next week's video, so make sure you come back. I'm gonna try half of my face with the sponge and the other half with my Morphe Y6 brush. Sometimes you can get some better coverage when you use just the brush. We'll see how far the brush can take it. The little bit that's left over on my brush, I'm just gonna gently go over my eyes with. It looks like it matches my neck relatively well. It's got a little more of a pink undertone than I would like, just because I like to neutralize my pink. I don't like to enhance it or embrace it. I'm not mad at it at all. It's probably not gonna be my favorite foundation just because I really love both Kat Von D and Urban Decay's All Nighter foundation and the Lock-It foundation from Kat. They both work really well for me, and they're a neutral, light enough color to where I feel like it's like my skin, but better. But I do definitely like it. Okay, next we're gonna try the Maybelline Age Rewind. Now, pretty much always any concealer, even in the lightest shade, is still gonna be too dark for me. It's my skin tone, which is good, but not light enough to highlight under the eyes. I'm gonna blend it out and see if I like it, and if I need to add some lightness, I have a second concealer to try. We're gonna try the second concealer before I even blend this one in. So this is the LA Girls Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer in the white highlight. To set everything, I'm going to try another combo of two new products. We're going to do the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in 05 Fair, as well as the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I'm going to use, this is a It's Cosmetics brush, the Heavenly Luxe Flat Top Buffing Foundation in number 6. I'm just going to kind of rub it into the brightening banana powder from Essence. I'm going to do it at the center of the forehead, kind of like in a triangle shape. And then with my regular Real Techniques miniature beauty blender. It makes me nervous because it is darker than just the plain translucent. No, I think that'll be fine. Before I set the rest of my face, I want to go through and contour the cheeks and just lightly bronze around the hairline. So for contour, we're using the Makeup Revolution palette. So I'm gonna go with this more neutral. It's more of an ashy contour, which is what I prefer. Try to contain my 5 head a little bit. Thanks, Tiffany, for pointing that out to me as a child. It's never gonna leave my head. I like it. I really like the shades. I especially like that I have a highlight I might be able to play with later. When I got most of these products and then I did my Ulta haul, I did mention that I got the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Mascara. I'm going to try it as my only thing for the brows, but if it's too light, I will have to go in with like a pomade or something. Kind of like I do with my regular mascara, I'm going to let it touch the skin and drag it a little bit. I'm not quite sure how I feel about the shade. It's more on the gray side, which I know I picked a more ashy brown when I was choosing these. Ashy does not mean gray. I'm just again going in with my little 1 or 2 brow spoolie, softening it around the front like I normally do. I mean, for a 5-second brow, it's not bad. I really didn't have to work that hard on it. So I'm not gonna use another product. I really want this to be like my opinion of this actual product. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye real quick. Now is one of the parts that I have been the most excited for. It is time to play with some new eyeshadow palettes. I have a tendency to stay in the same kind of era for my eyeshadow palette. I'm really bad about getting a lot of neutrals and then also a lot of like the warms, like the Naked Heat and palettes similar to that. This will be me getting a little more colorful for the first time in a while. So not only do we have the Makeup Revolution palette, Reloaded Iconic Division, but also because I am a sucker if you put a unicorn on something. I might also play with the Too Faced Life's a Festival Peace, Love, and Unicorns palette. So the only non-shimmer that we really have still in the neutral area is going to be this lighter, more kind of, maybe a lighter version of Orange Soda from Anastastia, and use it as a transition shade. I think I'm going to get the mustard yellowy color here. To transition that a little bit up, I'm going to use a combo of the kind of cream soda looking color as well as the, I'm gonna call it an orange sickle. I'm first gonna transition with this lighter green color and then we'll go in with the darker one over here. And I'm gonna focus that more around the outer edge and get this darker color. This middle shade here is the Too Faced first one that I did, Fun in the Sun. This one is Fireflies, and this one is the one from Makeup Revolution. I think I'm gonna do a combo of the Too Faced ones. I am just going to throw some of the colors underneath my eyes. And while I've got you close in, we're gonna try the eyeliners, and to be honest, I'm scared. I first wanted to try the Revlon liquid liner in Intense Black. It has the Exactify wheel tip, much like MAC rolled out a while back. I'm going to attempt to go right along the eyelash. Oh, see, look, I've already messed up. What I'm interested the most in seeing is how it behaves on a wing, which could make or break this whole thing. So I'm going to roller wheel my wing. So we're gonna try the NYX Professional Matte Liquid Liner. Next, it is time to try the mascara. So this is the Voluminous X Fiber Mascara from L'Oreal Paris. Then I'm gonna turn it over to part 2. I definitely notice a difference. I know it's going to be hard for you guys to see since I have the eyeliner already on, but I don't know if I'm noticing enough of a difference to get as dramatic of a look as what I want for today. I do like it. I want to try it on a day where I'm not going as dramatic as I possibly can. So I'm going to quickly just lightly curl my eyelashes to lift them up just a tiny bit, so it's easier for the lashes to have something to hold on to. For lashes, we are going to try the Ardell Wispies pack. Those are so long. Because I am a freak and I have problems. This is the part I cannot wait for. I want to rub my face in this. For highlighter, we're using the Anastastia Beverly Hills X Amrezy. Let's highlight for the Lord. Dust it in this beautiful babe. To set everything and make it really stick together, we are going to try the Too Faced Festival Refresh Mystical Effects Setting and Refreshing Spray. Now it's got this purpley stuff towards the bottom, so we're going to give it a good shake. We are going to spray all over. Oh, that smells so good. Feels nice too. And since I'm a freak about highlight, while my face is freaking wet, why not just dive back into the highlight and throw a a little bit more on the cheekbones. Alright, we're gonna finish off, since everything else is so bold up here, we're gonna go more neutral down here. So this is the Urban Decay liquid lipstick in shade Trivial. It's a little more pink than I'm thinking, but it's okay. I dig it. It's a little more pink than I was initially thinking, but it works. Alright you guys, that is it for this week's video. I just had to get my hands on all of these things after I did my last Ulta haul. If you have any more questions about any of the products and what I thought of them, please leave them all down below. Any suggestions that you want to see for future videos, I would also love to hear about them, so go ahead and comment while you're down there. And while you're visiting and typing up your little words, go ahead and subscribe. You can even hit the little bell. It'll tell you when I post, so then you can see my face every week if you so desire. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next week for another video. Bye!